Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alston Godbolt. If you don't know, I usually don't like to introduce myself, but I figured that let me do that. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today, if you don't know, I'm down by the lake here at Kenosha, Wisconsin. What we're going to talk about today is how AI has drastically changed my business. Now, I don't know what I was doing. I was sitting there and I just had this realization that AI agents have made a huge difference in my business, and it's taken me almost no effort whatsoever. And if you don't know, basically what we do here is we walk and talk, we sit down by the lake, and I talk to you as if I was giving advice to myself. And I feel like I'm really close today. All right. I give you advice as if I'm talking to my younger self. We're just having a conversation, giving you my advice as someone that's been really successful. And I hate saying really successful, but as someone that's been successful on the internet, making money online. Now, I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing this in a variety of ways, whether it's with Pinterest or Reddit or Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter. I've been all over the place, YouTube. And I've done it in a variety of ways. Affiliate marketing, digital products, memberships. I've done it all, really. And this is more or less advice that I would give to my younger self. So hopefully this information helps you out. Hopefully you're able to take something from this conversation, build and grow. Okay? So, yeah, I had a realization this morning as I was getting ready to go to the gym that AI, in its variety of forms, which we'll cover in this video, has drastically improved my business, and it really hasn't taken that much effort. Let's see, trying to find a good place to sit. I'll show you guys a picture of the harbor, the Kenosha Harbor. Last time I made a video, I was trying to show you guys how close I am to the Illinois border, but I couldn't find a good place to stop, because I think it's fascinating how easily I could just go over to a different state and have completely different rules. This is a side quest, by the way. If you're new here, we're going to have a bunch of side quests based on random things that I think about. Anyway, so in Wisconsin, for example, marijuana is not legal. However, if I drive literally 5 miles south, marijuana is legal. It's so fascinating to me how it can be such a huge difference. Anyway, let me show you guys a quick peek at the harbor. It's a real nice day today. Yesterday it was really rainy, but today, as you can see, got a couple boats in the harbor, so it is looking pretty good. Boats of all sizes are docked here. Anyway, let's chat. Let's talk about how AI has drastically changed and improved my business. AI, in its variety of forms, allows me to be omnipresent for about $200 a month. And I probably could do less. I could probably be more omnipresent for less. But, I'm comfortable spending about $200 per month. And you, if you're just getting started, you don't have to spend $200 a month. You could probably get away with doing it for like $50 a month to be omnipresent. And what I'm thinking about doing, comment workshop down below. What I'm thinking about doing is potentially doing a live workshop where I help you get started with AI and AI agents. And I think it's really something, I feel like it is a thing that a lot of people, especially my age, are afraid to get into. But once you take a look and you see how easy it is, you'll be surprised in how powerful it is and all the things that you can do. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a workshop where I introduce the AI agent aspect and how you can get started for relatively inexpensive, how you can get up and running and, just kind of be able to replicate yourself. Now, I tell you that I spend probably about $200 a month for this. You could start for substantially less than that. But if I were to hire a VA to do all of the things that I'm going to tell you about, it's over $500. probably closer to $1,000 a month to do all the different things. How you do them? To do all the different things that AI does. So AI allows me to be literally everywhere without me having to log in. I post on Pinterest. I post on Instagram. I post on LinkedIn. I post a lot on LinkedIn. I post on Twitter or X. I even post here on YouTube. I have a completely separate YouTube channel that's completely automated. I am able to create emails. I'm able to come up with ideas for digital products or ideas for content. All of this stuff is done without me. And like I said, if I were to hire somebody to do it, if I were to hire an email copywriter to come up with email ideas, that's at least a good copywriter, probably $100, $200. If I hired a person to write blog posts for me, again, we're looking at $200, $300, $400. So let me just give you a quick rundown of what I do. So anytime I post on TikTok, and hopefully my phone doesn't overheat here, my camera doesn't overheat. Anytime I post on TikTok, it is automatically reposted to Pinterest, to LinkedIn, to Twitter, X, to Facebook, to YouTube, to Blue Sky, and maybe even one other place. So let's say 5 places, actually 2 Instagram accounts. But that one video automatically is in 6 different places. If that video gets 300 views, we'll say, at each one of those places, that's 1,800 views. If 10% of those people join my mailing list, you can do the math, and you can already see the value there. But that's just the beginning. When I upload a video to TikTok, the video is automatically saved into a Google Drive folder. And then this is when the real magic happens, really. Before I get into that, also, whenever I upload a brand new YouTube video, full-length YouTube video, the link is shared across. It's shared across X and LinkedIn and a few other places. Again, without me having to manually do it. The biggest thing that you've got to understand with AI and AI agents is that it's going to save you time, number 1. It's going to save you money, number 2. And number 3, AI is only going to improve what you already know how to do. For example, I made a video maybe a month ago where I said I'm going to try and make $200,000 a month, and I'm going to let AI control this whole thing. And I said, yo, AI, what do I need to do this week? And it recommended that I promote a $20 book. And I'm like, well, I don't want to promote a $20 book to people that are already within my mailing list. I think promoting a workshop would be better. And it said, well, you're right. So AI is good. AI works wonderfully, but it's only as good as what you already know how to do or what you're willing to learn. There are so many people out there that want to get started with AI or have been using AI and they say it doesn't work. But in reality, it works as well as you work. It's almost like giving poor directions to a virtual assistant. If you give poor or half-assed directions to a virtual assistant, they're only going to give you poor output. So you need to have standard operating systems, standard operating procedures. You need to have a clear direction and expectation of what you want from your AI agent, and you need to be able to test. You got to have a little bit of patience, consistency, and persistence, the 2 things that I'm always talking about. But if you have $50 a month, we'll say, and you have a little bit of patience and consistency and persistence, AI can 10x, 20x your output. And quite honestly, the more you output, the more you're going to be able to build, as long as you are putting out something that's semi-decent. Anyway, so let's get back to the other thing that I was starting to talk about. So whenever my TikTok video, which basically I'm sharing the same message across multiple platforms, whenever that is uploaded to TikTok, it is automatically saved into a Google Drive folder. Now, what you could do once a month is go in and delete these old videos if you wanted to save on space, because obviously you don't have unlimited space. But once it is uploaded, I have an AI agent that is constantly checking for new videos. If it finds a new video, it will talk to other software, other programs to have it summarized using ChatGPT, and then before it's summarized, it's actually transcribed. It's transcribed word for word, and then it's summarized. Once those two things happen, it is saved into an Airtable. Airtable is just a Google Sheet. It's a database. You can use Google Sheets if you don't want to spend any money. You can also use something called Base Row, right? Once it's saved there, a number of things are happening automatically. One is, which I think is so cool. If you look on my Instagram right now, I create an image post based on something that I say in the video. So what happens is I have a separate AI agent that is checking for a new entry, and it doesn't have an Instagram image. Checking for a new entry. It is going to create an image post based on what I said, and it pulls out an important phrase or sentence, and it's designed to get engagement. And then also, in addition, it creates a caption, an SEO caption, high quality caption. In addition, it grabs that summary or that transcript, and it then makes an Instagram, or no, it's not Instagram, it makes a Twitter tweet size post. As you might know, Twitter only allows like 200 characters, so it has to be concise, and it has to include hashtags. It also will take what I say and create a LinkedIn blog post that is optimized, SEO optimized, which is, in my opinion, so cool because I don't even have to log into this stuff. I can't tell you the last time I logged into LinkedIn. I can't tell you the last time I logged into like Blue Sky. It is also, I also have it set up where it creates a Facebook post on my Facebook business page. But think about the amount of money that you would be spending to have a person or multiple people doing all these things. You'd be hiring a copywriter. You'd be hiring someone that would be working with social media. You would have to hire someone to, manually upload these things, or a scheduler. Using this, a lot of people think of money spent, but think about time saved. Time saved is a huge commodity. Like right now, I guarantee you, if I looked on my Twitter account, if I go to Twitter right now, I'll go to X, I've posted recently, and I guarantee you, so let me give you an example here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I've got a bunch of people that have liked my videos or liked a post, and I didn't actually post any of this. Getting engagement, reaching a new set of people, because what you've got to remember is your target audience, they're hanging out in different places. They don't all like to be on YouTube. They don't all like to be on LinkedIn or Instagram or wherever it might be. They're hanging out everywhere. And if you can reach them where they are and show them that you can solve their problem, they're going to want to learn more. They're going to join your mailing list. Maybe they'll buy a digital product from you. And I've been able to see directly, it's measurable, the amount of engagement, the amount of buys. Quite honestly, sometimes I don't know where these buyers are coming from. That sounds bad, but I have created a bunch of digital products, and I've placed them in various places, and I don't know where these people are buying from, but they're buying, which is really, really important. And it's something anybody can do. It's something that you should be doing. It's something you should be excited about because of the amount of money you can save, and more importantly, the amount of time you could save. Before AI, you would have to upload into TikTok, and then you would have to wait for that to work, and then you'd have to manually upload into YouTube, and then Instagram, and then LinkedIn. You'd have to go to all of these different places, and that takes time away from family and friends. That wastes time or wastes money. So I would strongly encourage you. I was shocked. I was sitting there getting ready to go to the gym, and I was surprised. How's it going? I was surprised at the power. And this is new, right? This is only going to get better. 5 years ago, consumers didn't have access to this type of automation. Now, this was probably something that corporations were taking advantage of, like machine learning, were able to take advantage of, but as a consumer level, being able to do this is still new. It's still kind of like the final frontier. And if you can jump on it now, if you can learn now and be willing to go through the pain of it now, you will be able to find success on the other side. A lot of it, people have this preconceived notion that it's hard or they don't have the tech skills. But I guarantee you, if your boss, if you're currently working, if your boss said you need to learn how to build an AI agent or you're fired, you would figure it out. And that's kind of how I approach it. People will often say, I don't have the tech skills to start an online business. But if your boss said you need to learn how to post on TikTok or you're fired tomorrow, I guarantee you would figure it out. Number 2, dropping my phone. Luckily, I've got this case. And that's kind of how I look at it. If your boss told you, if they sat you down in an office and said, you have 2 weeks to figure out how to create an AI agent, you have a week to learn how to post in multiple places, or we're going to lay you off. I guarantee you would figure it out. And I think that's what separates the people that are successful online, the people that aren't. The people that are successful online are self-driven. They're self-motivated. They don't need someone standing over them to get work done, to learn, right? Ask yourself, are you, I know that in like job interviews, you say I'm self-motivated. No, you're motivated by not having your manager breathe down your neck, or you're motivated by getting that paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. Truly self-motivated people are going out and learning on their own. They're doing on their own. And if you want to be successful, that's probably the biggest factor. Everything else can be learned. Everything else is a skill. But if you aren't self-motivated on a day like today, it's nice down by the lake, I could go to sleep out here. But no, I've got stuff that I want to get done, stuff that needs to get accomplished. And the only way that's going to get done is by being self-motivated. If you're self-motivated, you can figure anything out. But if you aren't self-motivated and you need somebody standing over you, you need an accountability buddy. I always hate that. I see oftentimes people will, inside of memberships, hey, I'm putting together accountability buddies. Why? Why an accountability buddy? Because my success isn't your success. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you are interested in this workshop that I'm thinking about putting together, comment workshop down below. Also, I need to do my thumbnail. I always forget to do that. So, yeah, that's my thumbnail. I need to open my eyes more. These are kind of close. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you motivated? Are you self-motivated? That's what I would say is the biggest factor. Self-motivated. If you're the willingness to go out and learn and figure it out on your own. If you can't do that, if you're unwilling to do that, you will struggle. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon.